spreading of rumors, lies, and distortions of truths. It can be subtle or even obvious in its way. I'm talking about propaganda. World War II era Germany used it to dehumanize Jews and make people feel little to no sympathy for them, and painted the Jewish community as the root of all their problems, even though they were just fellow human beings with only individualistic beliefs that differed from them, but were peaceful nonetheless and didn't cause any harm. They were painted the opposite, and genocide happened. One who has acquired a high school education will more than likely know the tragic event of millions of innocent people being offed for what they were labeled as Jewish. Inherently malevolent speech that gains popularity among masses can and will become a threat or problem. History has shown us this, and yet we haven't learned from our mistakes. I've noticed a recent trend, a trend that is propaganda towards a specific group of people. I'm talking of anti-Islamic and anti-Muslim sentiment among masses of individuals. I've seen recent pictures that paint the Islamic religion as savagery or evil or cold-blooded or any other derogative language to depict them. Since their holy scriptures, the Quran, has questionable content, this deems it as harmful and immoral. Therefore, the people themselves will intrinsically be savages or evil or cold-blooded. This is far from the truth. This would actually be an example of an equivocation fallacy. This is what the fallacy would express. The Quran has violence in it. Every Muslim follows the Quran. Therefore, every Muslim is violent. This is not a logical argument, nor is it the truth. A matter of fact, most studies will tell you the overwhelming majority of Muslims are peaceful, law-abiding citizens who do not wish us harm. Recent events from Muslim radical extremists regarding murder and shootings are unfortunate. But hold up. I said Muslim radical extremists. There is a difference between Muslims and Muslim radical extremists, not just in regards to the name, but in their actions. The majority of Muslims are not radical extremists. This would be similar to the notion that the KKK represents all Christians. This is not true, obviously. Here is an image that I consider propaganda. The Quran does have all these deplorable actions within it, yes, but so does Christianity. If you are a Christian and plastering this image around, you are being completely hypocritical. So I've taken the liberty of modifying this image myself, but with what the Christian Holy Scriptures have in it. I did a very bang-up job, yes, but nonetheless expresses the truth. Even though the Bible has all of these terrible passages in it, the overwhelming majority of Christians are not pedophilic racists who condone slavery and kill in the name of their God. Nor is this the case for Muslims. This movement has to stop. If history shows us the dangers similar to it, more innocent civilians will be killed for having the wrong religion. I implore every one of you to listen and heed my warning and concerns.